All right, hi everybody. Today I'm putting together this Harbor Breeze Brenthaven fan, 52 inches, and I'll show you some of the assembly and then we'll get to a review later. All right, so I have this fan started of the assembly. I want to show some things that I like and don't like. So with the connectors, they have these quick connectors. They're huge, but they're very nice. In that you just push you lift the orange tab, push the wire in, and then push the orange tab down, and then they are very secure in there. Now there is so much wiring here. I'm going to put this fan up, and then when I'm done, I like to use a remote module. I'm going to have to shorten these significantly, but I'm going to go ahead and do a review with them in so I can review it the way the manufacturer intended, and then I will take it apart, put my remote in there and be done with it and leave it up. I do like this fan so far. Let me put this cover back on. This cover doesn't screw on. This is just it's a tension cover. So you put it up there and you screw it in. Okay, that was hard to do with one hand. So you put this on and then it's like a quarter twist. Once you get it on there, there we go, got the cover on. Now, fan blades, as I'm putting this together, give a little review. Normally you have the holders. I'll show my old fans so you can see this. Normally you have a fan blade mounted to a holder that then mounts to the motor. Now in this one, what we're doing, the holders are already mounted to the motor. And so you're just pushing the blades in through the edge and then mounting in here. Now that makes it a little harder to mount those. And the problem being that these guides are not tight enough that you just know where the holes are. So what I ended up doing was dropping a ton of these screws, and we lost one, so luckily they include a spare, but you drop a bunch of screws as you're upside down trying to screw these in. If I was to do this again, I would probably mount at least 4 of those blades, and then go ahead and put it on the ball hook up there and mount the fan up. That way it'd be a little easier to mount the blades, but they did work. There's one color of the blades. The other color is a much darker color. There we go, a little better. Darker color, so you get light and dark. It does have wood grain finish. It looks pretty nice. And then I'll go ahead and mount the next steps. And then we'll return. All right, so after putting the fan blades on, the next thing we do is put the fitter plate on. You're just going to loosen 2 of these screws and take that one completely out. You just put that back, put the fitter plate on, screw that one back in, quarter turn twist of those. And then you're going to do the same thing again for these 3. That allows you to mount the light kit on. So this light kit, LED light kit, you got your capacitor on the back, your pull chain, so just a thin light kit. So I'll put that on, we'll continue. All right, so we got the light kit in. That sucker's bright. Let me show you if you can see it. Okay, it's got a slider here. 5 different color temperatures, ranging from soft white at 2700 Kelvin to 6500 cool white is what it says. So let's see. There are indicators on there. I'm blinding myself as I'm doing this. There's cool white. Let's go one down. All right, let's leave it there. We'll continue. I do like the ability to set the different color temperatures. And I can't wait to get that diffuser on there because that is bright. All right, so here's the final installation. So it does have a plastic light cover. Rather have glass, but it actually looks okay. Pretty happy with this fan. So I've probably installed 5 fans in this room to review, and this will be my last one. I'm going to leave this one up. My old one was looking a bit dated again, so that one's gone now. So going to leave this one up. I like the different color temperatures. It gives off plenty of light in this room. Has 3 speeds on the fan. Obviously on off on the light, but the light does have a little delay when you turn it on because it's LED. It's not instant on, but no big deal. I'm happy with it. Has a short down rod, but if you want to put up to a 48-inch down rod, it comes with the additional adapter. You got a pull chain and a couple extra wire nuts and things. Yeah, so the only thing I don't like about this is all those long wires, but those wires, if you're not putting a remote in, are nice. Now I have to take it apart and put my remote in because I'm not a fan of reaching up there and turning lights on and off or changing fan speed. So I'm going to put in my remote now. The next thing I'll do is take it all apart, put this up there if I can find the room once I shorten the wires, and it'll be good to go. I'm happy with it. A lot of air, so I don't know what the actual CFM rating is, but it pushes out a lot of air. This is on medium, and it's feeling pretty nice in here. So a little sunroom here. It works well in this room, and you see the size of it there. I'm happy with it. I would buy this again. Okay, I thought I was going to have to shorten these wires, but I just figured I'd go ahead and show. All I had to do was break apart one connector that is right here. This connected the blue and black wires from the factory. I just broke that apart, and then I was able to connect so that I can have my wireless remote in here. And this cup is big enough, the cover is big enough that I can still get that over all these wires. So I'm glad it's big. That'll work. And we're going to see if the light dims here in just a few minutes. All right, so we got it on the remote, and the good news is that the light does dim. Kind of figured it would with an LED anyway, but it does. So I can control the fan speeds and the brightness using a remote now. Much better. Wish all the remotes were integrated with it, but regardless, it does dim. Fan speeds control fine with the remote. I like this fan a lot. It's the Brenthaven from Harbor Breeze. Lowe's item number 5979028. It's a 52-inch fan, and it's Brenthaven again. Thanks everybody. Like and subscribe if you will. Thank you. That helps us.